This message is for the content creators that are reaction video channels to Mrs. DoorDash. Yeah, what's happening right now, y'all? The epiphany that I have had after this last video. She is taking our videos that we are doing commentaries and reviews on her, and she's flipping them to scam other people, to further her scam on other people. That is wicked as all outdoors. That is so manipulative. That is narcissistic. That is a scammer. That is somebody that has something that is going on within themselves severely, that they're willing to take advantage of people at the rate and level that she is taking advantage of people on. What she literally is doing, like for every video I've made and I've had people comment on my videos, I've seen people say where they said this prior to her making a video. And I even said on my video, that's how I know she's watching our videos, because she's taking stuff that we're saying and she's either making jabs at what we say, trying to change a story as to what we're saying. But this last video about the $1,000, if you go back on that video yesterday that I made and the comments that was on the comments, you will see that I said in the video that on that video and a couple of videos prior, I had even stated about if she's going to charge anybody something, it should be on a one-on-one, because I feel like if someone gives you their time, then it should equate to them being paid something extra for their time, that they're giving one-on-one service. And on that video, I said you're charging $200 for a channel review. At least you could say it was a one-on-one and then charge them the $200. And so on the video, on the comment section, I said, what's next? $1,000 scam is next. Okay. So basically, she took that whole video and she created this new one by saying God led her to do so, and she had an epiphany dream. Even went so far as to make a video waking her up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, anybody that have ever watched like videos talking about what happens when God wake you up at 3 a.m. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of videos. A whole bunch of videos talk about stuff like that, where somewhere between 3 and 5 a.m. God talks to you directly. So she wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning and she makes a video to let you know God is talking to her, and then she's portraying it to you. She is just taking what she is hearing and she is manipulating it to find a way to benefit herself, to make money off of what she is seeing. And it's scamming because she's not going to live up to nothing that she is promising you. But to all the content creators out there that are doing reviews, be mindful and careful on what you say, because she's going to take it to use it to her advantage. Even down to what I was saying about her with the one-on-ones. That was me just basically saying that just to see if she was going to respond from it, because I noticed a lot of videos that I did on her, she responded to it in a slick way. So I kind of threw that out there at her, but I never thought this was what she was going to do, as far as elevating her scams. Now, somebody has said on my comment that they think that her channel is about to be deleted. So she's basically just trying to put out a whole bunch of stuff in order to get people to contribute to her, because she's getting ready to lose her channel. Now, I've said that myself as well. And other people have said that as well. Something got to be going on with that channel, because you notice when she talk about her revenues, she make it seem like it's YouTube revenues, but it's really, she's talking about what y'all contribute to her through her cash apps, which personally, I do not think she is putting that much out there for, or people are giving her that much out there. I do believe people are giving her $25 shout outs. I do believe that. I do believe there might be a few and then I'm seeing her 200 for a channel review. But I do not believe it's at the rate that she's trying to make you believe it. See, that's a marketing tactic. You want to make people believe other people are doing it so that therefore they can join in and do the same thing. It's all about giving an appearance, an illusion of something. So for the ones that are buying into this, you better really search deep to see whether or not she is very even legitimate to send whatever you're sending. Because see, here's the thing: what our pattern is showing is she's not reliable. She doesn't live up to anything that she says she's going to do. She doesn't produce anything from the products that she's offering. You know, I even went as far as to go to some of her comments and go to their page to talk to them, because now I want to see what you were thinking as to why you did what you did. And I even made a video. Almost every last one of them said the exact same thing. So that only tells you for that many people to say the same thing is because that's what they're making themselves believe, because they don't want to face the fact that they have been taken advantage of, they have been used, they have been lied to, and they have been manipulated to continue to do the same thing. And they'll follow for a little longer because they feel almost obligated to, because they don't invested so much into someone. Whenever you put your money and your time into something that bad, it's hard to break away from it, because you have to look at yourself and say, how did I allow myself to be taken in by this? And therefore, why did I fall for what was going on? What is wrong with me that I'm falling for this? And so a lot of people, before they will blame or look at themselves as to why they're doing something that is negative, it ain't working, they will rationalize it, just like she does when she justifies her wrongdoing. She doesn't deny what she's doing. She, in fact, tells you exactly what she's doing, but she justifies it. And that happens with people as well in general. When they find out that they have been taken advantage of or have been scammed, they justify what they're doing by staying connected to that situation. And that's what happens to a lot of abusive relationships, narcissistic relationships, emotional abusive relationships. They hang on to it because they feel like they're obligated since they put so much time into it. The best investor know when to invest and when to withdraw. Because sometimes staying in something too long will be just as detrimental as pulling away from it. Sometimes you have to just pull away from it versus staying into it, because it's not going to benefit you, and it's going to further tear you down in the inside as a person. Like I said in my last video, I'm working on a video now about really helping other people and how we as a community can help each other and one another and other people that really need help. It ain't nothing wrong with asking people for help. If you need help, ain't nothing wrong with letting people know you need help. The problem comes in when you do it and you lie and manipulate and scam people and take advantage of people's kindness. That's where the problem lies in it. And so you, as a person that is buying into this, have to say to yourself, when you realize what's going on, stop continuing allowing yourself to be drawn into this just because you failed for it. It's all right to say, I made a mistake and I don't know why I did this. Let me soul search within myself as to not do it. Don't continue to do stuff because this woman and like people are like her keep saying, don't listen to negativity. Don't let people put doubt inside your head. People put what she considered negative in people's head, not to deter you from doing anything right, but just to give you a split second to think about what it is that you're actually doing and is it beneficial or not. A narcissistic manipulative person will take someone giving you options or being able to look at things from all sides and make it seem negative because they want you to continue doing what is benefiting them. A person that don't want you to just looking out for them will tell you take time. Think about before you're doing. I don't want it if you're not sure. But what she's doing is she's creating a sense of urgency that you just have to do it. And that is fed in through the height, through the screaming, through the tone of her voice. All that is all manipulative tactics. You must understand manipulative tactics in order to be able to recognize what is actually going on. I highly encourage you to go watch that video that I made a couple of days ago about the signs and how to know if you're being manipulated or not, so that way you can really understand what is actually happening to you. Then you can withdraw yourself from that. Because all it's going to do is it's going to continue to spiral, and some fool will fall for it. And I say fool because the Bible says, a fool and his money shall soon part. And if you're giving it to her, you're being the fool. When all this person is doing is taking from you. Like some person made in my comment section on my last video. She trying to scam me, get all on taxes. Right. Out of the government hand into her hands. We are in hard times right now. And whatever you're investing your money in, make sure whatever your money is being invested to is producing something in the positive manner. Do not allow yourself to continue to be manipulated, controlled. Because all she's doing right now is controlling y'all. She's controlling y'all by y'all emotions. Hit like on this video. Subscribe to the channel so I can keep you updated. I know I'm doing a lot of videos on her, but I'm doing them as for the benefit of others so they don't keep falling victim. Now I see the channel is tanking. I see she's getting less and less views, but she's trying to compensate for that by putting multiple videos up a day, because even if her videos get not a lot of views, but she's only paid by the video, per video, not as a group. But if you put more out there, the chances of potentially getting views on there within a 30-day period is what she's hoping. But if her AdSense account has been deactivated, which we won't know unless she tells us, right? If her AdSense account has been deactivated, in which I'm believing maybe that's what happened, I believe maybe they have deactivated her, right? Or she's on the path to be deactivated. You won't know unless she tells you. So therefore, she's trying to get your money. Y'all get this video out. Subscribers, watch this video. Push it out into the algorithm so that way more people can be aware on what is going on. And they can hear the truth and they know what is actually happening to them. The purpose of these videos is to protect people that want to be protected, that don't want to fall for a scam. But it's hard for when a person is actually in it to be able to admit to themselves that they messed up. So hit like, share, subscribe. As always, be your brothers and your sisters' keeper. Pray for DoorDash, y'all. Despite of everything she's doing, she's still a human. And if she gets forgiven of her sins and she does make it into heaven, she'll be your sister in Christ. So pray for her that these demonic spirits that have clearly taken over her gets released, because she's not right, y'all. She's not right. She ain't right mentally. She ain't right morally. And she ain't right for taking all y'all money and then throwing it back all up in y'all face. And ain't even giving you anything for it at that. Love y'all. Toodles.